What's going on, guys? It's Patrick, and I have another saber that I'm going to be putting up for sale very soon. So what this is, it's a sequel trilogy Graflex, and it's a stainless steel Maker Props Studios Graflex. These things have been out of stock for a while, so the fact that I got my hands on it was really good stroke of luck. And actually, a funny story about this specific hilt was I put together this hilt a long time ago, and I actually sold it as an empty hilt. And I saw it on eBay, so I thought that I might just buy it again and finish up the install. So a couple special things about the Graflex. You see the Solos Hold version 1 blade holder with the Graflex Shop replica spring contact. This is a vintage glass eye that acts as the blade retention. It has vintage brass pins that have been polished up, and vintage brass contacts, vintage steel contacts in there. MPS stainless steel red button axis activation, and this light switch is auxiliary. Skywampa clamp card. Wonawanga resin grips that have been cut down to resemble the Mossbox version. And a Wonawanga pommel cover and D-ring. And the D-ring has a little magnet inside just to keep the actual D-ring from flopping around. So this has a couple new things that I've never tried before. It has a quad Cree LED from KR Sabers. It has a 26650 lithium ion battery. This thing is a beast. It has a Crystal Focus version 10 or a CFX, and it has a 31mm full range speaker. And I'll just take off the bottom half to show you the internals. This is very tight, so when you put it back on, I'll show you there's a certain rotation where it goes on very smoothly, but otherwise it's kind of a real pain just because of how tight it is. So there you see the 31mm speaker with some hot glue around it, because for whatever reason this speaker didn't fit 100%, so it left some gaps in here, and I just added the hot glue to kind of force the sound out through the pommel rather than up through the rest of the chassis. There you see the huge 26650 battery with tons of runtime, and here you see the CFX. And up in the Solos Hold blade holder, I'm not going to take it out just because it's pretty tight in there, and because we have vintage length pins in there. It has the quad Cree, and the quad Cree is I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but it's a blue white. Alright, so I'll just put this back on. And this comes, yeah, you see that? So the rotation of this is slightly off of being 90 degrees. And so what you do is you just push it up, twist it, and put it on like you normally would. Alright, close that up. So this comes pre-configured with 12 Graflex related sound fonts, and a lot of them are smooth swing, since the Crystal Focus 10 is able to accept smooth swing fonts. So I believe the first font is The Force Awakens Graflex by Jesse Kirkbride. Blasters, lockup. There you can hear the smooth swing. Some clashes. Let me see if I can get the drag effect. Nope, that's a normal lockup. No, but for some reason I can't get it right now. So let's turn it off and just cycle through the fonts.
You've got something in your fur.
This is a Battlefront font. I'm not sure who the maker of this is, but I just got it off of Saber Font. It's a newer font.
Right.
This is Project Font's new trilogy.
Young
Half-Lex by K-Sith. First Steps by K-Sith.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
Episode 5 Graflex by Jesse Kirkbride. Hoth by Mad Cow. This is another smooth swing. Graflex 5 by Wanseth. Best Spin by Mad Cow. This is another one of his new smooth swing fonts. This is the A New Hope training font by Jesse Kirkbride. Graflex 4. And this is, I believe, Unstable by Jesse Kirkbride.
Audio player.
And then there's the audio player. So I'll just switch to Half-Lex.
You've got something, Ray.
Young Rey.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
And I'll show you the audio player while I'm at it.
Young Rey.
Audio player. Audio
Just hold
player.
this down.
Kylo failed you. I won't.
Just cycle through it. Just to match the font. There are other tracks on here. Here's the forest from The Force Awakens. And I'll just switch back to the project fonts.
Audio.
You've got some, Ray.
Alright, because this is my favorite, because it's really, really close to what it sounds like in the movie, and I added a couple of L swings and H swings to the font, so it is smooth swing. And I'll just show you how to put in the blade. You just unscrew the glass eye, pop out the blade plug, and this comes with a 7/8 inch dual diffuse blade. You just pop that in, tighten the glass eye to where it's really tight and it can't come out, and the blade can't come out. It's really tight in there, and I'll just show you what it looks like. It's really, really bright. Looks really good. Let's get some of the smooth swing. And let's go to the next font.
Ray.
Actually, let me just show you guys the new Ray font.
You've got something in your fur. I get nervous when it's easy.
It's an interesting sounding font, but I think it sounds really cool. It's a mix of episodes 7 and 8. And the color change is cool on this because you can press both of these buttons right here. Now it's a really pale blue. But also you can turn the saber and press the auxiliary button. So now it's white. Now it's a pale blue again. And I'll just turn it off. So yeah, guys, this is going to be going up for sale pretty soon. It comes with the hilt, the blade plug, and a 3.7 volt lithium-ion charger. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys.